Speaking of the economy, bad news for people who need to earn money to live.
If you feel like your finances are under increasing pressure, you're not alone. New data finds Australian incomes have stalled since 2009.
I also feel like my finances are under increasing pressures. That's mainly because of cocaine. It's not the coke, I can afford that. Now my dealer is charging me 15 cents for each plastic bag. Oh, it's really tough. Wages are flat and people are not keeping up.
32,350 Australians declared bankruptcy for the 2018 financial year across the board.
32,350 Australians bankrupt across the board. Well, 32,350 Australians and Lil' Kim. So, it's cool. What exactly is going on here? Break it down for me.
Older people have done very well. Younger people, not so well.
I knew it! Boomers! Stephen Koukoulas! I knew they'd come out of this smelling like roses, which is what I presume all rich people smell like. So, people are looking for other sources of income. Bessie Hassan from finder.com.au went on Today this morning to teach the gang about the gig economy.
Give us an idea which sort of side gigs can earn us the most cash.
The top money earner, however, is becoming an Uber driver. So if you do this, the average Uber driver makes about $200 a week, which equates to over $10,000 a year.
Yeah, and you can make even more if you overhear a Stefanovic conversation and sell it to New Idea. That's a really good earner. Recommend it. Sorry, I was interrupting you, Bessie, there. You were telling us how we can make sweet, sweet bank.
If you don't have much free time but you do have a spare bedroom, consider renting that out. That could be earning you over $8,000. If you've got a spare garage and it's just got lots of clutter in there or you're not using it, you can be earning $50 a week.
Yes, I have a man called John living in the boot of my car. It's money for jam. It is important to note the number of sites out there that can help you earn that little bit extra.
Well, there are plenty of sites popping up, sites like Freelancer, Airtasker, Fiverr. The thing is, if you're good at something, if you've got a skill, you should be getting paid for it.
Bloody oath, Bessie. Tell me again, what are some of those skills?
You could be picking up someone's groceries after work.
Ah, yes, the gig economy, where going to the shops is a skill. Well, what are your skills? Well, I can both walk and carry a bag. All right, mate, stop showing off, all right? You went to uni, we fucking get it, bro. Well, the FIFA World Cup may be over, but there's still some World Cup news, which means it's time for Cup This. Thank you. And what World Cup news it is?
A British newspaper has published claims that Qatar ran a secret campaign to undermine Australia while bidding for the 2022 FIFA World Cup.
Oh, Qatar, how could you? Seriously, how did you actually do that?
A whistleblower has come forward with emails that it says show that the Qatar bid paid a US PR firm and also former CIA operatives to essentially stoke anti-World Cup sentiment in Australia.
Wow! Former CIA operatives? That seems excessive. You don't need CIA operatives to make Australians care less about soccer, especially when Optus was doing it for free. Come on! Now, I don't know if you remember our bid for the World Cup back in 2010, but it included a short film where an animated kangaroo broke into FIFA and stole the World Cup, which is appalling behaviour which offended people in very high places.
Yes, yes. We want the World Cup to come to Australia, but not that way. Find that kangaroo, bring back the cup.
Such a powerful performance. Maybe they should have animated her too. That would have been good. Now, as you can see, the kangaroo was then chased across the country by a terrifying bikie who will, at the end was revealed himself to be a melting Paul Hogan. Just a reminder, we showed that video to FIFA deliberately. So Qatar, when it comes to ruining our chances to host the World Cup, don't worry, Australia has got this. We will fuck it up ourselves, am I right, people? Yeah! Thank you, I get it. Why is there a juggling ball in there? Hey, let's go to the US, where the midterm elections are coming up for a very normal story.
Never thought we'd be saying this, but Bigfoot erotica has become a campaign issue. You heard right, erotica involving the mythical ape-like beast. This new drawing of Bigfoot is from the Instagram account of Denver Riggleman. He's a Republican running for Congress in Virginia. His opponent, Democrat Leslie Cockburn, thought voters should know and publicize them.
Now, obviously, this is very funny because that Democrat's name is Leslie Cockburn. That's hilarious. But also the naked Bigfoot thing. This is insane. Republican candidate Denver Riggleman, seen here displaying Bigfoot dick energy. He posted those sexy Bigfoot pictures on his Instagram, and now they've come out publicly. Well, you know what they say about having big feet? Makes Republican men very horny. The typical Republican, of course. They're always censoring things that are left-leaning. There you go. Now, this might sound like a bizarre thing to do, but don't worry, you guys. Riggleman has a perfectly good excuse.
Riggleman says the drawings were meant as a mock cover art for a book he wrote, though the book apparently is entitled The Mating Habits of Bigfoot and Why Women Want Him.
Yes, as we all know, women want Bigfoot. I believe it goes shopping and then Bigfoot. Those are the two big ones. It was all explained in that classic movie, What Women Want. There it is. To be fair, this dude doesn't just write about women's love of Bigfoot, he bloody lives it.
And I took my wife on our 15-year anniversary to a Bigfoot expedition because I said, I have a special trip for you planned. I think it's romantic. I think you're never going to forget it. And I think she was thinking maybe Cancun. I think she was thinking maybe Europe somewhere. But then I took her to Olympic National Forest in rain gear where we tromped through the woods screaming for Bigfoot using night vision goggles.
Now, on Bigfoot hunts, you really need the night vision goggles just to really see the disappointment in your wife's eyes. That's very important. Despite this, the Republican is still being accused of liking Bigfoot erotica. And this is an actual thing. I know you don't believe me. We've prepared a reading. Thank you very much. This is an actual reading. Genuinely, this is a piece of Bigfoot erotica that we got from the internet. Okay? Here we go. Our mornings always began this way. My body buzzing with arousal. My Sasquatch lover, who had an almost insatiable appetite for sex, would pleasure me for hours. Two huge hands covered my gently thrusting bottom as I involuntarily rubbed my lips across his hairy chin. Win? He grunted and licked my forehead. I kneaded the furry expanse of his chest, feeling his heart pounding beneath my hand, the purring vibration of his soft, furry head nuzzling my neck. I savoured his musky animal odour, long arms, beautiful legs, massive feet. Oh, God, I was in love. What a bunch of weirdos, am I right? Here we go.